Greetings. God bless you all. The reason why I chose to come through on live, it's pertaining South Africa, Johannesburg. This message I want to communicate, the Lord has been showing me for the past 7 years concerning the plot of the enemy that he wants to bring destruction to the infrastructure of the city, from the buildings. Of recent, the Lord showed me some buildings burning down, just like before in time past, before a few buildings burned down. The Lord had also spoken that buildings will be burnt down. When God speaks, we need to understand that these are the oracles of God. We ought to act and pray. We ought to stand in the gap and begin to pray. If we don't pray, the destruction will keep befalling our nations. So I want you to begin to pray for the city, Johannesburg, because I saw buildings vandalized, some with the bombs, some with it's quite a lot. Of course, there's that time where I saw a war that has been pending now for a very long time. And if we are not going to pray, this war is going to eventually come. But if we are going to pray, all this shall be averted. I've been saying this now for the past 7 years. When I was saying all these things that are coming to pass, the coronavirus, the sicknesses, the diseases, no prophet was saying all those things. Nobody. People were just saying there's a breakthrough all the way. I said, I'm certain that God spoke by me, though I may not be confessing what everybody else is saying. So I want you to intercede for Johannesburg fervently. This prophetic word, I've seen it now for the past few days. Again, the Lord rephrased it in a vision. So if I don't communicate a prophetic word, that means whatever destruction or people that shall perish in that property, if I have not communicated, that means their blood will be on me. So myself as a prophet or as a trumpet, my duty is to voice out what I've seen, what I'm sent to communicate. So the purpose in which why we communicate is to expose the works of the wicked one. We need to pray fervently that these buildings will not burn, because some of these buildings are going to burn. I want you to hear me right. I saw them burn, but some buildings like Carlton Center, like other buildings, I saw bombs. When I'm saying bombs, not like somebody plotting a bomb. No, these ones I saw like more like war, because I was seeing like airplanes coming, fighting. So in time past, I did communicate which nation exactly it's going to be that will communicate. I mean, that will fight, that will be responsible. The time when I said it never made sense, but now logically for me now it makes sense based on the things that are transpiring. I've heard now nations exchanging words. Of course, some might take it lightly, but for me that was told several years back. It makes a lot of perfect sense. So we need to preserve South Africa, because basically it's more like defeat. So if we stand to pray for salvation, people are going to be God protected in Jesus' mighty name. So God bless you. Shalom.